Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm Crystal. This is In My Own World Tarot. And this is an all signs reading for whatever comes out, whatever it is that you need to know. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning. Now, I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. Also, may cuss. May cuss a lot, may cuss a little, may not cuss at all. Okay, we just gonna see how the energy flows. Now, for the all signs, I encourage you to listen to this reading in its entirety because you're more than just your sun placement. But you're gonna do what you want to do. You're gonna do as you so please. And since you're gonna do as you so please, once this video has finished live streaming, the timestamp should be in the comment section below. If they're not there, just come back later or fast forward, rewind, all of that stuff. Or you can be a great member of society and put the timestamps down there and contribute. I really would appreciate that. Thank you for all of those who do that. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. Y'all, good morning, man. How's everybody doing? We are finally direct from Mars, but we're still in a retrograde with Uranus and Mercury. This Capricorn season is a huge awakening season, this retrograde season, because you got to understand that come spring, March of this year, we're going to be officially in the age of Aquarius. I know we already think that we're already in the age of Aquarius, but we're not. So come March, we will actually be officially in the age of Aquarius. So let these retrogrades happen. Make sure that you're utilizing the energy correctly. Make sure that you're doing your reflection, you're doing your meditation practice, doing your self-development, getting your physical activity in, making sure that you're taking accountability and calling things out, but in an emotionally intelligent way, is what retrogrades really are trying to get you to understand. They're trying to get you to heal your past trauma, heal the wounds, heal the things that we ignore, but not to be someone who is coming off as, because we all have narcissistic tendencies. And so a lot of times what I've realized and what I've seen in this, in this spiritual practice is that a lot of times when we go through healing our traumas, we want to call out all those that have hurt us. And that you have to be mindful of that, because that can put you in a state of being a victim and not being someone who's on a healing journey. And it's a fine line. So you have to be mindful of that. And that's when you really want to come into utilizing the energy of retrogrades. What retrogrades represent is not the planet going backwards, it's a slowing down of the energy, so you can utilize it in the correct ways. Okay, that's what retrogrades are for. Slowing down of the energy that the planets put out, that ruling planet puts out, so you can really analyze the energy that you're feeling, is what a retrograde is for. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your reading for whatever comes out, to see what's going on with you, Aries to Pisces. All right, in this reading I might take a few pauses, y'all, to get my water in, so I'll let you know. All right, so let's go ahead and tap into the prayer. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap into the energy of the collective, Aries to Pisces, any messages that they're needing, any guidance that they're seeking today. Please allow me to relay these messages to them as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. All right, so we're going to go to the situation. If we need to clarify with the tarot, we will. If we don't need to clarify with the tarot, we won't. And then we'll give you either an archangel or herbology message for each individual zodiac. So let's kick it off with Aries. What's the situation going on around Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is it that Aries needs to know at this time? Good morning, y'all. Okay, Aries. You guys got secrets. Can you see it? I don't know who wants to know. This is amethyst, tiger's eye, rose quartz, selenite, jade. I don't know who wanted to know that, but that's what that is. All right, standing up. Either somebody's trying to expose you or you're going to expose somebody. All right, rest in your dream state, though. This doesn't feel like anything on the physical hiding. if you're wondering if someone's keep reflection, look, some of you are really going to be, and let me say this, when I say this word tap in, because a lot of people, when they say, oh, tap in, that means like you always got to be in like a, tapping in is not a forced state of meditation. Sometimes you can tap in without realizing that you're tapped in to the higher realms, to the eighth and ninth dimensions. Tapping in can just sometimes happen in a dream. You know what I mean? Like things can be revealed to you in a dream. For this energy, whoever I'm picking up with Aries, I don't even know that you know that you do this. But you need to trust it. This is for someone with strong Aries placement. Could have an Aries rising or a North Node. I don't even know that you do this, but you do this. This doesn't feel like someone who's forcibly tapping in or who's like doing divinations or something like that. This feels like in your dream. So whatever it is that you're trying to discover in your waking life that's being hidden from you, it's going to come to you in a dream, and when you're not paying attention to it and when you're not forcing it. Somebody needs to stop trying to force a narrative, either you, Aries, or someone else. That's here. Okay. So let's see. What else is going on with Aries? What is this? Secret, standing up, rest, hiding, reflection. May even expose a hidden enemy, or you're someone's hidden enemy, something like that. What else is going on with Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Or if it is like you trying to do divination, you just need to let the energy flow naturally. Stop trying to force it. Somebody needs to stop forcing it. You could actually be an Aries sun sign, to be honest. All right. Give me 6 cards for this. Seven of Swords in the reverse. I'm telling you, you're not deceiving. Whatever you're seeing is not a deception. Nine of Wands. But it's like, is this really what I'm seeing? Hermit in solitude. This, you gonna be, yeah. 8 of Swords. It's gonna fuck you up. Excuse me. Excuse my language. 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. Am I really seeing what I'm seeing? Yes, you are. 7 of Swords, 9 of Wands, the Hermit, 8 of Swords in solitude, 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. It's gonna shock you. 2 of Cups. What's that? What's this 2 of Pentacles for Aries? There you go. It is an Aries. This is you, Aries. Emperor. Page of Swords. The message. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody took some money from you or something like that, or abused your time. 9 of Swords. 5 of Cups. This is the Star. This is acknowledgement. Whoever this is acknowledged. It's like, Aries, I know you don't want to hear this, and I know y'all get tired of this, and I know it's like, it's hard to accept, but you can't heal what you went through unless you acknowledge that it actually happened. A lot of us live in la la land. And what I mean by that is like, when we come into spirituality and we collect our tools, we collect our crystals and our sage and everything like that, we're on a healing journey, and you neglect and don't want to look back at your past. You can't be on a healing journey without acknowledging the hurt that actually happened to you. And give it, like, actually look at this. Somebody needs to look at this and start letting things go, because somebody is like, this is for you, Aries, or someone else. Somebody knows what happened to them in the past, but they're still involved in it. And it's like, this is like somebody you're trying to get healing from the one thing that hurt you. Stop. And you're gonna have anxiety. You're gonna be up late at night, and it's gonna be at a time where you possibly have, like, you're basically gonna knock yourself out. You are gonna burn yourself out, and you're gonna be forced to go to sleep or something like that. And it's like you may be in the state of just daydreaming because you're so tired, and that's when your healing begins. Somebody may you have a breakdown or something like that. But you really need to acknowledge what happened to you and stop trying to. It's like somebody's trying to heal in their hell. You're still sitting in the hell that broke you, and you're trying to heal in that same place. Cut it out. I know I'm saying it bluntly, and it's not going to be a blunt process. I'm just giving you the message. So please don't think that I am not sensitive to what you're going through. I'm just giving you the message, okay? Because somebody's like, oh my God, it hurt my feelings. Da, da, da. I'm just giving a message. But this is what's happening to you. So if somebody's going through like, oh my goodness, I can't sleep. I feel like everything is somebody feels like everything around them is just shattering. Because it needs to. It wasn't built authentically. You know, whoever I'm talking to, you know it. And it's time for you to wake up and acknowledge it and actually heal from this with the star here and the Four of Pentacles. All right. Let's see. Healing Oracle for Aries. I'm going to give you guys a herb. Healing herb for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Healing herb for Aries. Yep. That's perfect. You guys got horsetail. Patience. Okay? Horsetail. The number 35, which breaks down to the 8, which talks about putting in effort and work. So you're going to actually have to put in effort and work to this. You can no longer avoid this. Somebody can no longer avoid their healing or no longer avoid the situations around them. You can no longer somebody's trying to avoid this like the plague. It's like somebody's like, I just want my life. It's like when I'm picking up on you, Aries, or whoever this is for, but this is giving me Aries energy because the Emperor is here. This is definitely you. It's like you're trying to avoid a tower moment. I don't see the tower here because you're constantly trying to avoid the tower moment. You need to let this fall. Somebody is really trying to avoid being by themselves and really dealing with it. And you need to deal with it. Somebody is really trying to avoid I'm not dealing with this. I'm not going to be alone. I'm going to do everything in my power not to be alone. I'm going to go out. I'm going to hang out. I need to be around my friends. I need to be around my friends. Yes, you do. You do need people. You absolutely do. But you need to spend that time by yourself and reflect too and acknowledge the things that hurt you and stop trying to. Somebody is like, it's giving me forced distraction. Like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Instead of actually sitting with yourself. Sitting with yourself. Nobody says you got to be alone forever and be in solitude forever, but you do need to sit with yourself. And I think people get it messed up when I say that all the time. They're like, oh, you're a loner. You always talk about being alone. How can you connect with oneself and have that personal relationship with the divine if you're always surrounded by others' energies? Yes, you do need others' energies, of course, because we're a collective. But you can't contribute to society if you don't even know the connection that you have and who you are. How are you contributing your individual effort if you don't know who you are as an individual? That's for you, Aries. Because somebody's going through that. All right, moving forward. Taurus. Let's go on. See what's going on. The situation around Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the message going on around Taurus? What is it that Taurus needs to know? Person, place, or thing, something about them. It could be anything. What is it that Taurus needs to know at this time? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Taurus need to know at this time? Dang, reflection. We got a lot of I just went on a whole rant about that right before I started. I knew I had a feeling. Movement. Okay, so Taurus, you need to go take a walk, go outside. You need to something about change your scenery. You need to change your scenery. Hiding. Yeah, you've been some type of escapism you've been doing. Desire. It's giving me shoulda, coulda, woulda energy, Taurus. What's going on? Footprints. This is somebody who wants to travel. Fear. Getting out. This is someone who always talks about getting out of their comfort zone, but they haven't took this necessary steps to do so. It's time, Taurus. It's time. Stop talking about it and get out and go. What is this for Taurus? Is this hidden emotions? Is this Taurus? Or Taurus is somebody else? I just heard coming out. Whatever that means for somebody, but it's time for you to come out. Come out of hiding. Let's see. Six cards, please, for the Taurus. What does this mean? Two of Swords. Eight of Cups. Three of Wands. You're being guided to go anyway. High Priestess. Ooh, your intuition is eating at you. Two of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. It's gonna happen whether you want it, whether you want it to happen or not, Taurus. It's happening. So you can sit there and be like, oh no, I'm not good. I wish I could. This is like somebody, I want to be a ballerina. I want to take the classes. I want to learn how to tap dance. It's like you wanna, but you haven't signed up for it. You ain't paid a deposit yet. It's gonna happen regardless. King of Wands. Something to do with your confidence here. It needs to be, your confidence is rising. But, and I was talking about, I forgot who I was talking to, and I was saying, you know, the ego is needed. But we all use ego in a different way. For me doing this, I need some sense of ego. Ego, there's two different sides of the ego. You got the low vibration, the high vibration. Ego, it ignites courage, you know, so you need an ego to be courageous to come on here. A lot of people, you know, if I come on here, I'm just speaking, it takes a lot of courage for me to come on here to really express myself and give you the thoughts and give you advice that I give. And then also the courage is going to take for me to take my own advice. You need that comes from ego. Then you have a low vibrational ego to where when you're putting yourself out there because you're just trying to prove the point, because you're trying to prove that you're the best. You're trying to prove that to the naysayers. That's a low vibrational part of your ego that you shouldn't tap into, but a lot of us do. Everyone's done it. You, Taurus, what they're asking you to do is tap into the part of the ego that's going to help you with the courage to step out of your comfort zone. That's what's happening for you right now. And it may be in small steps, but you being forced to do it in Two of Swords, Eight of Cups, Three of Wands, High Priestess, Two of Cups. It might be in regards to a love situation, somebody you never thought, or you just had a crush on, or somebody got a crush on you. It's gonna happen eventually. This is like somebody. This is giving me the example of like, you ever seen somebody who's like real, and this is nothing against the people who go to church and everything, like the real, you know, the devoted Christians. Well, I will never date a spiritualist. I don't believe in that tarot astrology stuff. And then they run into somebody and they just can't take their eyes off them. There's something about their energy. And now, next thing you know, they in love with Erykah Badu. And now they Andre 3 Stacks wearing knitted hats and stuff like that. That's what this is reminding me of. It's something like that here, Taurus. It's giving me that energy. It's giving me that. This is like somebody who could like deeply study something or is really interested in something, but is so scared to really tell other people or show that they're into it, but they're so knowledgeable of something. It's going to happen with the Seven of Pentacles. For me, the Seven of Pentacles means regardless, no matter what you try to do and how hard you try to escape, it's going to happen eventually. This is for me, the Seven of Pentacles represents divine timing and eventually. Eventually, it's going to happen. Point blank, period. So either you do it now or they're going to force you to do it. What you going to do? That's what this card represents for me. Eventually. Okay? So, there's that. We are on Taurus. What's the archangel around Taurus to help them with this transition? Cheese and rice. The archangel around Taurus to help them with the transition. I said cheese and rice because I dropped the card. Excuse me. Archangel Samuel. You see that? Choose harmonious responses. Act with wisdom and grace. Okay? That's the archangel surrounding you at this time, Taurus. All right. Moving on to Gemini. Gemini, why I feel like you about to twirl me every time. I start off real calm. Taurus and Aries, you know, they be real calm, get their message out. Then you go to Gemini. Then Gemini be with their foolishness. So let's see. We're on Gemini. What's the situation going on around Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is it that Gemini needs to know? If this reflection card comes out again, y'all, we got some things to do. We got some healing work to do. We got some, the collective has some self-reflection to do this weekend. For real, for real. If this reflection card comes out again, it's a collective energy. Gemini Nation, let's go. Hey, hey. Dab, let's go. Y'all trip. All right, Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's the situation surrounding Gemini? Whatever it is, what do they need to know at this time? Risk. Ooh, Gemini. Does that say eye candy? Who's sexy? Cleansing. Try something new. Jealousy, child. Fear. You know what it is, Gemini? Can I say something? Surprise. Can I say something to you? You know why some of you Gemini, and I hate to say this, and I'm not saying somebody throwing something at you or whatever, black magic and all that cycle. What your experience right now, what's possibly keeping you stagnant is projection. Somebody may be projecting upon you. It's like, in Gemini's experience, it's the worst because you're so misunderstood and people don't understand what teaching and learning. Listen, footprints. Come on, man. Stop it. A lot of Geminis and a lot of people, and I'm speaking in a general sense, not just stereotypes, just in general, just speaking in general. The issue that comes with that stereotype of Geminis being indecisive, the indecision comes from, and some of you agree with me, some of you don't, but I'm gonna have to put you on blast, is because it's the fear of judgment of others. Because what you want to put out there is innovative. It's never been done before. People are going to judge you because it's unfamiliar. And I need you to take the risk and do it. I need you to take the risk and do it. People are going to be, it's like the reason why they want staying cleansing, that you need to cleanse your energy, and like, I don't know if you need to go, what is it called when you jump in the pool naked? Fingers out. I'm not saying go to that extent. You don't have to go to that extent. I'm just I'm being funny. But this might be just as simple as you dyeing your hair purple or something like that, or just like not giving a frickazoids, man. But it's like you have this fear, this anxiety built up onto you because people have projected this onto you for years, possibly. And with the cycle here, you're supposed to be the curse breaker in your generation or in your family. That's what that is. I'm going to call it out. And that's exactly what it is. And that's what a lot of Geminis deal with. And that's why people think we're indecisive. Geminis are actually not indecisive. They actually have their mind set on something. It's the fear, and because they know what's going to come with the hate that's going to come with whatever idea they put out there. Because people are going, it's the who does this Gemini think they are type of energy that you have to deal with all the time. Let me say it. All the time. And people do not understand. Geminis deal with that shit all the time. Oh, who does Gemini think they are? They think they're smarter than me. And then that eats up your self-esteem. And that makes you not want to do something. But I'm here to tell you, Gemini, risk. They want your spirit guides and saying you better do it. And stop. Stop listening to people telling you, who do you think you are? You're not making sense. You sound crazy. And the same people that are saying you're not making sense, you sound crazy, you can't do that, will be the same people on your dick. How about that? With the jealousy here. So take the risk. I hate to put it out there like that, but that's the energy I'm getting from Gemini. And a lot of people are like, oh, Gemini is indecisive. It's not that, you're projecting. Do you know how hard it is to really put out a fresh new idea when everyone's being the naysayer and oh, it doesn't make sense because they don't understand? That's hard. And you're being asked, Gemini, to fight through that. I get that. Like, it's hard to do that over and over again. You're constantly being judged. People constantly say, you don't make any sense. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, because you're not smart enough to keep up. How about that? So there's that. So you're being asked to take the risk. I will be the advocate today for Gemini. Yes, that's what that is. So you're gonna have to surprise people. It's gonna shock some people. You're gonna have the naysayers, but I'm here to tell you those naysayers is coming against you, Gemini. They just mad and they jealous because they can't. They didn't have the balls to do whatever this is that you're about to do. Point blank. Period. You can be mad with your mammy. So there's that. That's just what that is. So you need to take a risk and just do it. Somebody got heavy Gemini. You might have a Gemini moon. Or you might have a Gemini Mars. Somebody got a heavy Gemini placement here. And you're being asked to take a risk. Especially if you got Gemini in your 10th house. And if you have Gemini in the 10th house, that's your career. That's your life. That's your purpose of what you're here to do, is to be the risk taker and to go out and shake some shit up. Okay? So I'm going to need you to do that. Anything else Gemini needs to know at this time? That's what that is. That's projection. People don't understand. It's like the person who's being projected upon. What I've noticed is like you have no idea, even though you may not want to admit it sometimes, it really does a number on your self-confidence, and it does a number of you wanting to go after the things that you want to go after, because they're the microscope being placed upon you. You know how you place a microscope on an ant, like in the sunlight, and then like it may start smoking or whatever? That's how it feels. That's how it feels, and that's what you're going through. But what I need you to do is pack you some water and put yourself out. Okay, great. Anything else for Gemini? 8 of Swords. Yeah, that's what's keeping you stuck in your mind. If you worried about what other, like, oh my God, I know people gonna be, people gonna judge me. It's doing a number. 8 of Swords, Temperance, Queen of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. Gemini, seriously, this what we doing? This what we doing? All right. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck talks about having like tunnel vision, going with your first mind. What makes sense? It makes sense to you. It don't have to. King of Swords says it makes sense to me. It don't have to make sense to nobody else. A King of Swords is a leader. 10 of Pentacles. This somebody's confidence is shook. Your confidence is shook because of all the projection from others, and you allowing it to affect you. You're allowing projection from others to affect you, and I need you to stop. Thanks. Okay? What archangels around Gemini at this time? That's all that is. And that is the one, I'm going to say that's the one hindrance I've seen with like a lot of Gemini energies. Not just Gemini sun sign, but Gemini, people with a lot of Gemini in their trait. It's not that you're not meant to be successful. You absolutely are. But you allow the judgment and the society, what's the limitation of society to keep you stuck. Like, man, people gonna look at me weird or whatever. When you're meant to be the leader, you're meant to be the teacher, you're meant to be the person to start the footprints. Oh, I don't want to be the first. And that's one thing about Gemini. Geminis actually don't like to be a leader. Because it's like, when I'm the leader, everybody's looking at me, everybody's going to judge me. So I don't want to be a leader. So I'm going to be over here. I'm going to be the leader. When you need to actually step out of that and you're supposed to be the leader. That's the shadow side of you. Archangel Hope. Look for a cosmic gift. Remember, you deserve it. Yeah, this is talking about self-confidence. Remember, you deserve it. Okay, Gemini? That's for you. Moving on to Cancer. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. People are like, oh, Gemini's the life of the party. You don't even know the half. Whatever they're talking about ain't got nothing to do with what they really want to do. They just nervous as hell because they know people are going to judge them. That's what that is. Let's see. Cancer. With Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is the situation around Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. She's in. Who is that? Put my phone on silent. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on with Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Rating on my words. Like a memoir. Somebody asked me I should write a memoir because I've been around so many different types of people. Child, I was a quick short story yesterday. Me and my mom, and this is how I know my intuition be on point because I had already made my appointment for my car at 2 o'clock yesterday, and after I dropped my son off, I pulled into a parking lot. My radiator blew, and I said that's so funny because I had already made an appointment to take my car in yesterday anyway. So I'm like, well, that happened. So I called my mom. And we just sitting there waiting on AAA or whatever. And I was just telling her like we was people watching. And I was like the guys come in, help me with my car and everything. I was like, watch this guy. And I was doing like the play-by-play of how they're going to approach me. My mom was like, dang, how did you know that? Because I've been around all types of people. I know people. I'm very observant. She was just laughing. She's like, dang, that's exactly what happened. I said, I know. I know people, man. One thing a Gemini I know people. I pay attention. People don't think I pay attention, but I pay attention to everything. Your mannerisms, all of that. It was just so funny. But anyways, moving on to Cancer. So Cancer, you got travel, directions, cleansing, risk, money, frustration, changes. Why are you staying at this dead-end job, Cancer? Huh? Or it's either a dead-end job or it's the same type of career field that you're in that you are not happy. You're frustrated. It pisses you off. You hate going to whatever it is that you're making money. You may be, this is giving me somebody who wants to be like one of those food critics. I don't know. I heard food critic. You want to be a food critic or something like that. But it's like you're scared to take the risk because it's abnormal for you. It's out of your comfort zone. You're the fourth house, which talks about nurturing and home and all that. You ain't meant to do that. You need to go. I'm drinking water. Sorry, guys. I don't know who number this is. If you're being Cancer, if you've been having a feeling like you just need to go on a random road trip, like, ooh, I just want to go. Let's say you live in Mississippi. Man, I just want to go up to New York. I want to always try to slice of New York pizza, and I want to record it. I want to try it, and something like that. It's real simple for you, Cancer, but it's out of your comfort zone because you're like, I don't know. It's like somebody before they try something and take a risk, they need a guarantee that it's going to work, and that's what's keeping you stuck. Cancer. It's like you're waiting for, I need to know for sure that I'm going to make money or this is going to work or I'm not doing it. You're being asked to step out of that and just trust. Or you're going to be forced to do it. Yeah, because it's like somebody could be looking for a job and oh, I've always done customer service my whole life. But you being a phone call center rep aggravates your whole life. But you keep looking for a job as a call center rep knowing you can't stand it. And then it's like you're getting frustrated because nobody's hiring you. They're not hiring you because you're not supposed to be doing that no more. That's for somebody. I'm not even going to pull tarot because that was the message. So let me give you guys a healing herbology card. I get a call. I'm about to say, I know mine. It's not until 11:20. All right. What's the herbology card for Cancer? Yep. That's exactly what it is. Somebody getting mad. I can't get a job in this field. I got a degree in such and such and such and such. You don't even like what you do. This feel like a call out. I'm calling people out today. You guys got 2 herbs, so y'all need to make you some tea. I cannot even pronounce it, but it has a unicorn on it, so I'm going to show it to you. Hopefully you can see it in the camera. Rhodiola. Rhodiola has to deal with wisdom with the number 10, which breaks down to a 1, which is talks about rebirth and a new beginning. Ending in new beginnings is the number 10 because 10 is completion, 1 is beginning. So you got something new that needs to change. And you got lion's mane. Ooh, this is Libra energy here in this card. You see the Libra and the Libra constellations there as well. Leadership, lion's mane. with the number 18, which breaks down to a number 9, which is Jupiter energy, having faith in the change and balance it out here. Okay. A lot of feminine energy too. The feminine sign is here on both cards. Interesting. The 9 to the 10. All right, Cancer. Let's move on to Leo. What is the message for Leo today? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Only thing I hate about sage is like when you get sage, the smell of sage stuck in your clothes and you go out and about and it like hits the fresh air or something like that with the smoke after it hits your clothes. Don't it smell like musk to you? Is it just me? You be like, oh, am I musty? And then it's like, it was like, well, no, that's sage. It's weird. I don't know. It's weird. Anyways, sorry. Leo. What's the message around Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The message around Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. False friend. Who's the phony baloney around you? Graduation. You need to change your environment. Change the people you hang around with because somebody got some people around them. Rebirth. Yep. That's all you need to know. Leo. If the people around you not trying to grow with you, not trying to elevate with you, get from around them people. You already know this. Why do we have to repeat this all the time? But you know what I'm realizing? And this is an ego check for myself with this type of channel, is that you're going to have new energies coming to you. Some people, and I need you guys to realize that there are, I'm going to call you the old heads in the spiritual game, is that just because you're on a certain, level of your spiritual journey, or you've been started or whatever, there's still newbies to this. This is still people that are still having their awakenings. You're not the only person. Somebody needs to realize that. That might be me. For me, I need to realize that. It's like, people are just starting realizing things every day. That's what babies are here. That's why, conception happens, because everybody has to begin somewhere. You has to be created. Everybody has to go through life. So this might be for someone who's real new to this and just realizing that you could be fresh. This could be like a 18, 19-year-old. You're fresh out of like high school or something like that, and you're just realizing like what the world really is and really how to go about it. 5 of Pentacles and what to leave, what type of mindsets to leave behind. 6 of Swords. Yeah, if it's not elevating you and lifting you up. 10 of Cups, you need to leave it alone. And the strength, have self-discipline to do so. Here, Leo. Page of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, especially in regards to new ventures of work or something like that. What to leave. You need to leave something behind, walk away from something. If you need to graduate yourself. This is somebody who needs to actually put themselves in a higher frequency. Somebody may be relying too much on others to put them in a higher frequency when you need to be putting yourself in a higher frequency. Okay? That's for Leo. Moving on to... what's after Leo? Virgo. I had to think about that one. Let's see. What is going on with Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is it that Virgo needs to know at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo. What is going on with Virgo at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And no two people are the same. I don't know who needs to hear that. Somebody needs to hear that. No two people are the same. I don't know if am I hearing somebody's conversation right now? Because it's so weird. I could hear somebody saying like, oh, well, I'm a blank zodiac, but I don't act like that. Well, no two people are the same. That's why you're an individual. I don't know whose conversation you're hearing right now. What? Anyways, Virgo, Rising and Venus. Virgo. That's weird. Unless you Virgo, you can hear other people's conversation, y'all. What is that called? The clairvoyant, clairaudient? What is that? What is it called when you can actually like hear a whole somebody else's, like it's like somebody having a conversation regarding you. You can hear the whole conversation, but you're nowhere in sight. What's that called? Somebody know? Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Because I'm hearing somebody's whole conversation and this shit is weird. All right, rebirth. I'm going to use the other ones for this. For you, Virgo, because that's all that came out for that day. Where's my kipper? Here they go. Virgo. Oh my God. That's weird. Virgo. Okay. Unexpected income. Official person. What you working? Family room. You working from home? Some business you gonna start creating at home. Ooh, high honor, Virgo. My goodness, what is happening? Expectation. Listen, expectations. Virgo said, I expect nothing less. Pathway. Whoa. Distant horizon. What you don't know is that you're it's something about your manifesting a new beginning for you. It's like, and you expecting nothing less is exactly what's bringing this in. Unexpected income, official person, family room, high honor, expectation, pathway, distant horizon. Virgo said something about 3 to 6 months. You like, listen, in 3 to 6 months, I'm going to be that one. It's giving me Django energy. Y'all ever seen that movie Django Unchained? It's giving me that type of energy. Like, it don't matter what you said, what may have happened in the past. I don't see that. I can tell you what's about to happen now. Because that distant horizon, that's a timing card. 3 to 6 months from now. Somebody manifesting a whole new beginning for themselves. I don't know if you're trying to get over somebody you may have overspent or something like that, but you're replenishing your finances in some type of way. Here, what you did some money ritual. This will be a good time to do it, especially with this conjunction that's happening with Venus right now in Capricorn. If somebody's trying to, if you guys are into some moon magic like that, like money magic rituals or something, this is a good time to do it, especially with the new moon that's coming in Capricorn. In the next couple of days. I want to say it's the 28th, but don't quote me on that. It may not be the 28th. It's either the 20th or the 21st. I think it's the 21st because I think it's when the sun sign of Capricorn is on the cusp of this going into Aquarius. So I want to say the new moon in Capricorn is the 21st. That's a good time for, if any, especially if those who are trying to bring in like some type of extra tangible. And I don't say this too often because y'all know I don't really partake in things like that, but if you decide and you're trying to call in some extra funds or you're in need of extra funds and for pure intentions, this new moon coming in is one to call in that. And you, Virgo, you may be participating in that here. It's a good time for you to do that with the list. The Star, Queen of Cups, Four. I didn't even look at the tarot. The Star, Queen of Cups, Four of Pentacles. I told you that new moon energy. That's going to be, it's on the cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. If you're trying to call in whatever this is, it's a good time for you to do it. All right? You guys don't need an oracle for that. That was your oracle right there. Moving on to, who are we on? Libra. What is it that Libra needs to know at this time? Hello, Davy. Libra. That Libra needs to know at this time. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Libra. Libra needs to know at this time. I need to go into do that to update that. Libra. Reflections. Well, there you go again. My reflection. Who I am inside. Separation. Celebration. Uh-oh, somebody throwing a divorce party? Okay. Movement. Skate divorce party? All right. That's your business. I'm standing up for yourself. Somebody getting out of an abusive relationship or something. Congratulations. Yes. I am here for. You're going to throw yourself a party. You finally got away from that toxic situation. Whether this is work, love, romance, whatever it was, family. And you're going to celebrate. You're finally standing up for yourself. Yeah, because somebody could have been in a state where all these cards just fell out. So I'm going to pull them. And then I'm going to go find Libra's card in this deck. The devil, the moon, you could have been, yeah, somebody was definitely in a situation where they constantly been manipulated for a while, manipulated. Page of Cups could have been a first love type of situation. Hangman didn't know how to move forward. Eight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, but like either you had some type of job or something like that, or you got yourself stable, or you had a secret account. Somebody got out of something. I'm so proud of you. Libra, this is great. Let me find Libra in the deck. What happened in the past to the beginning? Here we go. Look, Libra, the Tower, the Empress, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is giving me the energy of somebody was strategically planning of how to escape a situation. You could be a mother. You could have been somebody's wife. This is like somebody had a secret bank account, like slowly over. This has been years, whoever I'm tapping into. You've been doing this, plotting this for years. And you could have been being abused, manipulated this whole time while you were planning your escape. I'm kind of proud of you, whoever this is for, Libra. But surely you got up out of it. You about to have a celebration here. Silent victory. You may not even tell nobody. I don't even think whoever this is may even, you may write a book. Or you may like expose what you're going through. But like this is giving me somebody who was in it. Like going through some type of manipulative or abusive situation, or somebody stuck in your mind, or maybe depression or something like that. I don't even think people knew that you were going through this. And it's like when you come up out of it, you're going to actually tell a story, and it's going to shock a lot of people, or you need to. You need to. Dang, Libra, that's deep. All right. Let's see. What else is going on here for Scorpio? What is the message for Scorpio at this time? What is it that Scorpio needs to know at this time, whatever comes out? Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio at this time? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Condensation. What is condensation? Is that like fog? What is that, like wetness? Frustration. Frustration. Cleansing. Here we go again. It's so funny. This cleansing card keeps coming out. I had just posted on my, if you haven't already, go ahead and follow the Facebook business page, which is IMOW Spiritual Development Center, about lemon cleansing of your home. Y'all might need to do that as a collective. Get the negative energy out. And it was saying how you can get one lemon. You can get 1 lemon, 3 lemon, or 9 lemons. 1, 3, or 9. And if you get 1, you can cut it up into 4, or like put like a split, the cross in the 4, and put salt in the lemon. Place it in your home, like behind the front door, or somewhere that's not like not a lot of movement in, so it won't be disturbed, and let it collect all the negative energy in your house. Or you can do the feng shui version, which would be the 9 lemons in a bowl. That's feng shui, which is tapping into Asian culture of cleansing out negative energy and bringing abundance and peace into your home. Or you can do 3, which would be tapping into like the Yoruba culture of cleansing negative energy out of your home. It all depends. Whatever avenue you decide to go to, I encourage you to get some lemons. That might be for you, Scorpio. Okay. So let's see. What else is going on with Scorpio? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else is going on with Scorpio? Cheese and rice. 7 of Cups. Because you got frustration, cleansing, games. Somebody need to have some fun and stop taking stuff so seriously. And I'm not saying don't take life seriously. And what I mean by that, and a lot of people think when I say like, oh, you need to have some fun and don't take life so seriously, I'm not saying do nothing. I'm not saying lose your professionalism. I'm not saying not to be organized. What I'm saying is don't let it stress you out. That's what I'm saying. No. I was telling somebody the other day, they was like, yeah, I've been doing what you said and watching TV. I said, yeah, I use TV to sit there and unwind. I might binge watch, but I'm productive. That's like my relaxed time, the unwind time. That I don't watch TV all day long. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm very productive. I I make sure I dedicate 8 to 10 hours out of my day to productivity. And if I decide to, sit, I call myself a professional couch potato, meaning I dedicate 8 to 10 hours to either my work, my son, my business and all that, my studies, and then I take some time to unwind for myself. That doesn't mean that I'm a couch potato. Somebody needs to understand that. I was like, what? No. I'm very productive. Yeah, the death card in reverse. Yeah, it's like somebody needs to just chill, man. You need to chill. Have some fun. Like, yes, I understand life can be mundane, but you gotta make life fun too. Going back to an example, like I have to go back to this example because I have years experience in it. I'm not doing it now, but I used to. Working in a call center, I used to have fun, working there. Like, yeah, you upset because you got to understand when people are calling the call center, they're calling to complain. They're calling because it's an issue. Nobody's calling to say, congratulations, I love your company. That is very rare. No one is calling to say that. They're calling to complain because they have a problem. Make it fun. Have a conversation. Key with them. You getting paid for it regardless. You're going to fix their issue regardless. You might as well have a conversation. Like, it's something like that. Somebody needs to look at, like, you're going to be doing this regardless. Whatever this is that you're doing, you might as well have fun while you're doing whatever this is. Like, somebody needs to really learn how to make life fun again, because you're looking at it as like, oh my God, this is such a dread. You got to do it anyway. You might as well have fun. Okay. Geez, 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups. And if you're not having fun doing it, you got other options you can do other things to have fun. With these 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Death card in reverse, nothing is stopping you. Nothing is stopping you. People be killing me. And I'm not saying like you're going to have those days where, yes, you're going to be frustrated. You're going to not want to do something, but just find the light. Find some type of fun. Laugh a little bit. People be taking life too dang on serious, man. Shoot. You got to do it anyway. Might as well laugh. Sagittarius. Let's see. What is going on with Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is going on with Sag? What is it that they need to know at this time? That's so funny. I had to say that to you, Scorpio, because y'all know, I'm going to let y'all, like, the one thing, I've never gotten in trouble from anywhere that I worked for my, like, productivity or my work ethic. I've always gotten in trouble for having fun. Can you imagine that? You get pulled over and pulled to the side and pulled in the office because, you're having too much fun. Like, we don't know if you take the job seriously, but you got the best numbers. Like, what? Like, what? You're mad at me for having a good time? Yep. I get in trouble all the time. I used to get in trouble all the time for that. But I was the best. All the time. Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius. What's going on with Saggy? Awakening. Ooh. Finally. Options. Somebody's seeing, oh, I can do something different. I don't have to go this way. Teaching and learning. Either you're teaching this or you're learning this from somebody. Secret love travel. Ooh, where are you going? Where you going, Sagittarius? Somebody said somebody only needed one experience to open their eyes to let them know that there's so many. It's like, I don't know if you went somewhere or you're going to go somewhere and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, this planet is so huge. And it's going to take like that one trip or something like that. It could just be a trip to a different grocery store. Stop going to Food Line or Publix or Sweet Bay, whatever it is in your city, and you actually take a trip to Whole Foods and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm going to become a vegan. There are really other options out here. It's something like that. It's going to be something real small that's going to open up your mind so big that you're going to be like, oh my goodness, I was doing this my whole life. I will no longer eat hamburger helper. I'm going to make my own casseroles. It's something like that. it's something so mundane, but it's like going to open you up so much, Sagittarius, that you're about to happen to you. Or you need to be opened up to doing it. Or it's like you already got the green light to do something out of your ordinary routine because you know it's going to open up your eyes to different possibilities. Something like that. Or you could be teaching that to someone. Or somebody could be teaching that to you. The devil. Could be a Capricorn. 10 of Wands. The Sun. Yep. 8 of Pentacles. Could be new job. Where you at? Where am I on, Sagittarius? Where's the Temperance card at? Let me see what happened. I learned this skill from, I'm not going to tell y'all who I learned it from. You got to get a personal reading for me to tell you that. I got to stop exposing everything here. And I'll teach you that. You got to learn how to read tarot. Book to learn how to read tarot. I'm going to teach you what I'm doing. Where is it? Here you go. Somebody is leaving the books behind. Somebody was so by the book. So you could actually be teaching somebody who was very stick in the mud, or somebody who's like, but the rule book say in statute 1.240, it says to follow this, this, and that. Somebody is like, listen, if you don't chill and relax, says you, Sagittarius, you stressing yourself out. Somebody's realizing now in the present that sometimes, yes, it's good to be logical and be ethical. Absolutely. Don't lose your moral. But you don't have to you don't have to go from page 1 to page 30. You might be able to get a book and skip around in it. Skip around. It's like somebody's like, oh, okay, well, you graduate high school, you go to college, you meet your beau in college, you get married from your college beau, you have 2 kids, you raise a family, you buy a house, and da-da-da-da. Somebody's like, listen, I done had the baby first, then I went back to got my GED, then I waited, and then I'm 40, so now I'm going to go, I finally decided after all this life experience what degree I want to go get. Now I'm going to go back to get it's like something like that. Somebody's world's about to be shooken up here. Okay, either you're teaching somebody this, or somebody is watching you, or you're watching and they did something totally out of order, but it works. It it works. It works for you. It does. It don't have to be in some type of order. As long as you have true intentions and you got morals and ethics behind you, you good. It ain't got to be in a correct order or something like that. Something about an order. I don't know. Anyways. Capricorn. See, what is going on with Capricorn? What time is it? Ooh, it's 11:11, y'all. 11:11. It's so funny when I was coming to put the live today, and I'll put schedule for later. It automatically went to 10:10. I said, well, dang, you just gonna tell me what to do? So that was that. And now I just looked at the time, it was 11:11. All right, Capricorn. What is the message for Capricorn today? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Message for Capricorn today, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Shauna. I don't know, that was weird. Intuition. Well, I did just say it was 11:11. Capricorn. Graduation. Self-care. You're actually learning the definition of what self-care is and actually putting it in. You're upgrading your self-care routine. Your intuition is telling you that. Somebody's intuition is telling them not to give a hootenanny about what other people got. Like, I don't know if this feels like today. It does, Capricorn. Like, I need you today not to give a hootenanny about, I don't know if you're a mom, if you're a wife, if what's going on, if you're a dog mom, you put the bowl down for them to eat and everything like that. Open up your back door. Somebody got a backyard or something, you got a dog, let them go outside and use, they know how to go outside and use the bathroom, run back. They not gonna run away. somebody is being urged to not give a hoot and nanny what is going on around them and to take care of themselves today. Yes. I feel like that's the message, Capricorn. I really don't want to go deeper than that. Yep. Knight of Swords and Ten of Pentacles. Go spend some money on yourself. Spend all your time on yourself. This is spend all your time on yourself. It ain't got to be money. It could be money, Ten of Pentacles. But this feels more to me like all your time, energy, and effort, put it into yourself. Be nice to yourself. That's it. And you're being guided to do so. You already know. I need to be more nicer to myself. I don't care what y'all got going on. It's the energy I'm getting for Capricorn. And that's point blank, period. I'm moving on to Aquarius. Let's see. What's going on with Aquarius? Someone reminds me of Venus. What is it that Aquarius needs to know? It's okay, man. Somebody needs to know it's okay to not give a hoot nanny about other people sometimes. And everybody around you. As long as everybody around you that you're responsible for is okay. Okay. Cheese and rice. My goodness. Somebody's like, oh my God. But I got to make sure, no, they got this food in there. They can eat. You got a doggy door. You got a backyard. You work so hard and everything. That dog ain't going nowhere. I feel like that's a dog mom. Are you a dog mom, Capricorn? I don't know. Aquarius. What's going on with Aquarius? Someone rising in Twin. Ugh. What you doing with a Gemini? I've never gotten that card in this deck. Fear. Oh my goodness, this person is so much like me. We're so much alike. I'm scared. Is this too good to be true? Stubborn. At the bottom of the deck. Lord, here we go, Aquarius. I feel like I just heard somebody loves God as much as I do, but in a different way. So is this like different religious beliefs or something like that? Yeah, we did Gemini. You got to rewind. Gemini was like around 20 minutes, right? I want to say it was like around 20 minutes. I'm on Aquarius, so if you just wait after the video goes live, some timestamps will be there, but I want to say Gemini was like around 20 minutes. But anyways, moving on, Aquarius. What I just heard is that this is exactly what I heard as these cards are coming out. Someone loves God as much as I do. But it's like, and then I heard it's like, but in a different way. So it's like, this feels like this is two people who have a really high faith, but it's like one person could be like really into like the church or like that. And then somebody could be like a spiritualist or something like that. But y'all faith is exactly the same. And if it's not that, it's something to where you both have like the same vision, but the way to get to the ultimate goal is two different paths, but you still end up in the same place. And you're scared to go on this journey. Somebody's scared to go on a journey with somebody because it doesn't look like how their vision looks, but it's the same. Y'all doing the same exact thing with different words. Does that make sense? That's for somebody here with the King of Swords. There you go, Aquarius. I was going to say, where's the Aquarius card? In the Wheel of Fortune. This is a new cycle that you need to go on. Stop being scared. Stop being a scaredy cat. Scaredy cat, scaredy cat. King of Wands, Eight of Wands, move forward. Have some confidence. Put your big girl panties on. Actually, you need to go purchase you a thong. Fellas, go get you some, what them things called? Boxer briefs. Or chain from the box. Get you some boxes. Let them hang. I don't know. Moving on. The Pisces. What's the Archangel around Aquarius? Archangel that's going to assist Aquarius during this transition. What's the Archangel that's going to assist Aquarius? The mail run on Saturdays? I didn't know that. Did I know that? Okay. Archangel Raziel. Seek and you will find. Be a wise one. So Aquarius, you got seek and you will find. Be a wise one. Ooh. Moving on to Pisces. going on around Pisces? What's the message for Pisces around this time? Just throw it in the bag. Just throw it in the bag. Who sing that song? Just throw it in the bag. Fabulous, right? That was fabulous. Message for Pisces around this time. You guys got options. A lot of options, y'all. This collective energy today is amazing, but it's scary. You wanna know why? Because when you got options, it's like it puts you in a state when you know you have different options and they're coming to you all at once. It's like, to me, I'm just gonna say for me, it's like it's almost put you in a state of panic. Especially if you're like a person who's a people pleaser and you're overgiving and you just want to give to everything, but you know you're not supposed to. So you got to make choices and you got to be firm on your decisions. But it's like collectively, or this could just be for you Pisces, but I've been getting this for a lot of you zodiacs. That is like it's a blessing, but it's like also you're like, oh my God, you're making me be a grown up. You're gonna have to turn down some things. Pisces, like that's hard, especially if you resonate with me. It's like you're learning how to. It's okay. This is a good energy. This is a good problem. It's a problem, but it's an awesome problem to have because you want to say yes to everything, but you can't. You know you can't because guess what? You're not an octopus. Okay, you can only carry so many things at once. You don't have 8 hands, 8 arms. You got 2. Okay, so you're going to Pisces. You have a freaking awesome problem on your hands. You got so many options coming towards you. This could be in love. This could be in travel, in work, in anything. And they're like, listen. You got to learn how to say no. Okay. So this is actually really good. I know you're like, oh man, I don't want to choose. I want to do everything. Rejection. No, you can't. But this is a freaking awesome problem to have. Listen. She's like, oh my God, I got to say no to somebody. Yeah. You're going to have to say no. You're going to have to turn something down. But let's see. What is it? Where's my dice? I feel like this is some type of offer. Now, Pisces, put this with how it resonates. I don't know if this is love, career, different destination to go on. I'm going to roll this dice. Okay? When I roll this dice. And the intention I'm going to put on this dice is which option should Pisces choose? Okay? In this dice. In the number. Because this is going to show how many options is coming your way. And this could be over time. With the travel card, this letting me know this is any travels talk about like Sagittarian energy. So this in between basically like this whole year. Okay, so let's see. So this number is either going to represent the month of the year you need to make a decision, which option it is you need to choose. Okay, so it's either going to be the month of the year or which option you need to choose. All right, so what's this option that Pisces needs to choose here? Oh, you got 12. So this could have been something that happened in Sagittarius season last year that you should, or it could be a Sagittarius, or it could be December. Take it how it resonates, Pisces. Tick, 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 tick. The clock is ticking. It's ticking. Dang, it's right. Well, y'all, that's been your reading. I hope it helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you like the book of personal reading, the information is in the description box below the video. Guys, stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. And I will talk to you in the next. Bye, y'all.